Take advantage of the networks that you have available around you, because you never know that the people within the networks that you're currently in, you never know what kind of opportunities they may present to you later, or what kind of opportunities you may present to them later because you feel that they'd be a good match. I can't stress that enough. That was my biggest regret when I was going through college, is that I didn't connect with anyone. But because you have all these safeguards in place, or I wouldn't say safeguards, you actually have all these student organizations that came from, you know, student activism and everything, that has built a community so vast for you that it's pretty much just created a giant group of friends that can still stay connected no matter what difficulties that you have. You know, it's important to just maintain that kind of network, because you never know how this network can help you and how you can help this network, because everybody's always finding some new opportunities that they feel somebody that they know within any organization that they work with would match up really, really well. And you never know that this person might reach out to you one day out of the complete blue, and you could just be down in the dumps and looking for a job, and all of a sudden a miracle happens. So take advantage of your networks. That's the biggest thing that I would say.
Yeah, related. I think that Tim also said this earlier, but it's like, it's not always what you know, right? It's who you know. Take that a step further. It's also who would wear your name on their back, right? So if we think of, and this is actually something I learned from another PhilAm alumni, that yes, it is important what you know, and yes, it is important who you know. More importantly than that, it's who's gonna wear your name on their back. So if you think of a field of folks, right? We're Filipinos, we're gonna think of farm workers. But like, if we think of this field, and people are working in this field, and people are doing things, and people are, you know, they're wearing these shirts, which one of those shirts is gonna have your name on there, right? Who's gonna be that person that's really gonna sponsor you and take care of you and be like, I see this dope opportunity, I'm wearing this person's name, they're gonna be a great fit for this, right? So yeah, don't burn your bridges. You are here, you are learning from folks. Don't forget that the work that you all are doing is not just you, but people have been doing it before you, and people will continue to do it after you. And the relationships you make here, wherever you go, you know, once you graduate here, they're important. So don't burn your bridges, because you want people to wear your name on their back. You want people to say, yes, I completely believe in Joe and the values he has and the work that he does and his ethics, and he is going to be a great person for this role that you have. And
apply to SRC.
Yeah, you should. But like, for like, you know, who's going to wear your name on their back? Because that's important.
If I was your age, I guess I'd tell you to do it all. Whatever you think you can take on, do it. I'm talking academically, and I don't know if I'm preaching to the choir because I don't know you, but I took on a lot of stuff as an undergrad, who, you know, had to work as well as support herself, or to support myself. But also,
How long have you been teaching?
I have. Fuck, I've been up since 5. So, and follow your passions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really, definitely, because it won't be worth it otherwise.
Yeah, just to echo kind of what everybody else has said. I would say, like, don't be afraid to kind of try different things. Even it doesn't seem like that's going to lead anywhere, but maybe this is an opportunity I have now, and okay, it's kind of cool, because you kind of don't really know where those things will end up, even can't really see the future, and I mean, that's paid off for other people I know, and it's kind of paid off for me now, like in grad school now, and it definitely would have paid off that I actually taken advantage of any kind of opportunities that came my way in college and stuff, because that's kind of part of this whole networking business, and just kind of demonstrating to people kind of what your actual work ethic is. Are you a quality person? And you can only kind of really demonstrate that. I mean, you can do it in the classroom, but people would really rather see it and can really evaluate it if you're doing it kind of in some kind of internship or some kind of job or some kind of like non-classroom related thing, because that's a very kind of specific situation, and you know, there's a lot of the world out there that doesn't involve going to class. So if you can kind of, you know, like I was mentioning earlier, get your hands dirty and just try things out and talk to people and see if is it right for you. Like, this is a good step. You're here talking to us now. Maybe after you get out of here, you're like, I don't want to do any of what they do up there. Like, that sounds awful. Good. Like, you figured something out, right? But like, this is like the whole point of like being here in college is like, you know, not being completely fixed in like your mindset and stuff. Like, there's plenty of stuff out there. And you just have to kind of try, and you kind of don't know kind of what you fall into, right? So.
How many of you, your parents, have been in the same field since forever? Like working similar jobs? Couple? I know my mom has been in accounting since forever, and my dad has been in car rental since forever. And I think when I was looking for jobs out of undergrad, I was thinking that the field I picked would be the only field I'd be in for the rest of my life. And I've started to now realize that that's not the case, and it doesn't have to be the case. And I think the amazing opportunities that we have because of our parents and our families, whether they're chosen or the ones that we're born into, we can do a lot of different things. We don't have to just, you don't just have to pick education and stay in education. You can do a lot of different things with your life and invest in it, because if it's gonna fulfill you the way that our jobs right now fulfill us right now, then great, go for it. Like they said, follow your passions. Follow that pull that you have in your heart.
Sounds so corny. Follow your dreams.
Yeah. We'll just
Long
give you
and
all
short
the
of it.
cliches.
Yeah, shoot for the stars, whatever, shoot for the moon, whatever that one is.
Suntok sa buwan. Punch the moon.
Is that right?
Yeah, it is.
Never heard
I
that
see.
before.
Yes.
Too white.
Work hard. Party harder.
But it is also true what you said earlier, like don't burn your bridges and stuff. Like, it's a lot easier to get through life, and you get way more opportunities if you're just nice to people. Like, I mean, that sounds really stupid or whatever, but like, you know, people get into the heat of the moment, and you're like working with people, and maybe all of you guys, I don't feel like any of you did work, and I'm better than all of you, right? Like, and people will say that out loud, and like, you've just ruined kind of this whole network of
Yeah.
people you have, right? Just take a moment, breathe.
Count to 3.
Yeah.
Something.
You know, and there's no reason to like limit the opportunities you have just because you were kind of impatient.
The world is small.
Yeah, it's funny how like people, like, how do you know each other? The world works in mysterious ways.
Mhm.
Things come back around. So
Yep.
be nice to people.
Yeah.
Be kind to people.
They don't forget.
People be really petty too. So like,
Mhm.
yeah, that's real. Not saying that I am. I'm just saying that people and stuff. So, and that might be the reason why you don't get a call back, because like somebody sees your name and like, I hated that. In college, they look me the wrong way and stuff. So.
Mhm.
I have a smile. I have a natural scowl, so like I have to work at this.
Same.
Be like friendly and stuff. So yeah, how you carry yourself matters a lot too, even though that seems unfair.
Yeah.
All right, thank